Hello. Ali Abdaal said um, when he was first starting YouTube that his first 100 videos will be a crap. So let's just get it over with. So I'll just do the same as well. And welcome to my very first video. So 1 out of 100 video. Well, they said that I should just talk about anything. So I just finished watching um, Ali Abdal's deep dive episode with Noah Kagan, who is the author of Million Dollar Weekend. Well, I guess that will just be my topic for this video. Please note, well, no judgment because this is just my very first video. So, my key takeaway in that is to, first one is to try anything that you would like to try out. For example, it's a business or any hobby or anything creative. Just treat it as an experiment. Well, actually, I am a science teacher, and as I have actually taught my students with, for example, the different scientists, like let's just say Thomas Edison, who have tried like 9,000 times to test out the light bulb, and on his 10,000 time it actually worked. So if it will took you 9,000 times to in order to succeed, so let's just get it over with. So basically all of the most interesting or most significant inventions or anything that has made significant contributions to the society were all based off of just experimentation, just trying it out and then staying on it consistently, and eventually you will get there. Well, actually, that actually applies to me, I guess. Well, I guess a lot of people do experience this fear. Well, as for me, I have been feeling and I have been yearning and arguing on myself to start a YouTube channel. However, I didn't really know what type of content would I be saying telling out the world, and I've been struggling with this since 2017, I guess. So it's 2025 now, so it's 8 years already. Well, during that time, I was just a college. No. It was my first year of teaching. I was 20 years old back then. I just finished my graduating from college, and I have been teaching already during that time. And I just also have passed the licensure examination for teachers, and I've been watching I've been watching a few channels back then, which is about, like, for example, Pickup Lines by Sadia, and then and Lavender by what's her name again? By Lavender. Anyway, well, she's a Chinese singer and whatever. Okay, yeah, all of those self-development ones. Okay, well, I was still just 20 years old back then, and now, fast forward to 2025, I have so 8 years have passed already. I have had a boyfriend, and then we have already we got married already, and then we're almost 3 years married now, and I have my daughter already now, and I've been putting this all aside because of my fear of, actually, I think I'm having some clarification now, that I think the number one fear that I have is fear of judgment from other people, I guess. So as much as I just continue to watch videos, especially with Ali Abdal's videos, that people don't care, like people have their own problems, etc. However, the thing that's really holding me back, no matter how Ali just keep pushing his viewers to just start, people don't care. I actually have encountered people who actually care. Well, not in a sense that but in a sense that it would be to a very harming effect or harming extent, but in a sense that you would be somehow a topic in a conversation. So I think the the reason why I guess what the reason that pushed me, or the final push that I needed to just start this is I have watched a TikTok video of someone. I forgot what's the name of that creator. However, he said that as much or as you go through, or as you level up in your career, as you see, I am having a hard time to explain, but anyway, I'll get better. This is video number 1 anyway. So anyway, as you progress, or as you move up the ladder of wealth, I guess you could say, the more you realize how toxic the poor mindset is, because coming from at that lowest level, you could see how people in this level are actually having that kind of mindset where if someone is doing differently, if someone is doing things that are out of their comfort zone, they're actually more judgmental. But as for that TikToker or that content creator, he said that when you are in the top class or top 1%, for example, no one in that room will ever judge you for trying or for doing the cringy stuff, you know? So that's why I think it's so difficult for for us in the lowest level to step up, to to overcome your fear of judgment. It's because people around you, especially those who actually know you in person, might say something about you. They might be good, but most of them might be confused, I guess that's the word, confused as to why you are doing that, because nobody in that class is doing that, so that they think that that's not normal. You're doing something out of the ordinary. But according to this TikToker, he said that these people are just jealous, I guess, or just insecure that you are able to do those things, that they're actually also deep inside of them are actually wanting to do those things. So you just have to really take that leap and overcome that. And once you get into it, and you will keep going and continuing, so you will tend to be able to get higher up in the ladder, and you will realize that those people who are more successful, way too successful, are not judgmental in any way, or will not judge you for trying or for doing the cringy stuff. It's because they've been there, you know. So yeah, I want to be there. I want to be there. So yeah, I have to brave myself and just overcome this fear of judgment, and be brave enough to do the cringy stuff. Because as another takeaway I have had with that deep dive episode of the Abdaal with No Ticket, is that you have to do something now that your future self will thank you for. And as for me, who needed 8 years in order to have that push to do this, I don't think I can wait any longer. You know, if my first 100 videos will be crap, and then in my 101 or 101st video, that will be the one that will be successful. So let's just get it over with, you know. Especially now that I already have a daughter, I want my daughter to be proud of me. I want my daughter to be thankful that her mom was able to overcome that fear, that it's okay to fail. As for me, you know, as a teacher, actually, I have seen the not so good culture in the school system that we have, that mistakes are being punished. But actually, you have to fail victoriously, you know. Keep failing and keep failing, because that's where learning happens. So I don't think if someone fails, for example, if a student makes a mistake, they should be punished. No, it's not like that. Because everything is an experiment. No, these students are trying things out. Of course, they will make mistakes. That's why they're at school in the first place. So that's one thing that I don't really like in our education system. So as for me in my classes, I don't really do that. But you know, it's hardwired in, or hard. It's ingrained in the system. So anyway, I think that's about it. This is video number 1. I'll just have 99 videos to go. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.